Dolly Sods.
The Dolly Sods Wilderness is a 17,000 plus acre area of land in the Allegheny Mountains of West Virginia, and it's part of the Monongahela National Forest System. In the 18th century, it was settled by German immigrants who had the last name of Dolly. They would graze their sheep on the open meadows of the mountaintops, which were called sods, and this is how Dolly Sods got its name.
Yeah, we got our chargers right for our phones, correct? Yeah, I gotta take this with me. So much stuff.
Today we're hiking the Dolly Sods Wilderness. The Dolly Sods is the highest plateau east of the Mississippi River, standing at 4,000 feet, and it has some really unique terrain and flora and fauna and all those terms, all those things. It's kind of like a Canadian landscape in West Virginia. It's really amazing. Lots of rock formations and things like that to see. I'm really excited for today because I've wanted to come up here and hike this for quite some time. I've done some running up here, but never really spent time just taking my time and exploring the area. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're getting an early start, and hopefully it won't be too cold up there. This is actually the warmest day that we could have possibly picked to do this. But being up at 4,000 feet without a whole lot of windbreak, it's usually pretty windy up here. So we'll see. In the 1900s, the Sods was completely decimated by heavy logging due to the fact that it was said to contain some of the largest spruce and hemlock trees in the world. The heavy logging led to catastrophic fires, which left the Sods in a state of total desolation. So all these pine trees out here are red spruce. All right, so we need to remove some clothing because it's actually warmer than we thought it was going to be. We're still on Raven Ridge, I'm assuming. In 1916, the land was bought by the federal government, and it was deemed a national forest, which led to reforestation efforts that took place until the 1930s. We're here, and we want to follow this trail going up here. How far we go, we don't know yet, but that's where we're headed.
Are you ready for wet, rocky challenging? Are you ready for difficult stream crossings?
There are many other national forest areas nearby that may better suit your needs. Yeah.
Really? That's why I love this place.
So one thing we do produce here is rocks. We grow lots of rocks. During World War II, the United States military used the area as a training ground for troops, where mortars and artillery were actually used. In 1997, the trails and campsites were surveyed for leftover ordnance, which they removed. Some of those were actually found to still be live, and those were exploded on site. We're almost up here. Okay. This one, let's walk out here just a little bit. Yeah. Canadian Valley.
Dolly Sods in style.
There's just so much to see up here.
Yeah.
And here is our crossing. The crossing trail. Rocky Ridge. Oh, this makes me want to camp so bad. This is kind of used here. Yeah, here we go. Rocky Ridge, don't play. Little areas that it's hard to remember. Nobody can look at you to say hi because they have to watch your feet the whole time. Alright, so we are back here, and now we're going to take this trail and see what we see. This has a much more remote feel to it than that other trail.
Oh yeah.
This makes me think of like scenes out of like a children's fairy tale book, like storybook, you know?
Oh yeah. So we decided that we are not going to the creek down there because this is so super technical that it's taking us much longer to hike than we thought it would, and we don't want to be hiking when it's getting dark or anything like that, so we just want to make sure we give ourselves a good buffer to get back to the car before it gets too late. Kind of a bummer that we won't get to see the creek, but on the other hand, this has been just an absolutely enchanting trail with the rocks and the roots and the thick forest canopy, and yeah, it's gorgeous. It's really been an amazing day. Oh, it feels good just not to move for a second. We had an absolutely beautiful day on the Sods. Temperature actually feels like it's dropping a little bit, but they said it was only gonna get to like mid 60s, and I'm pretty sure up there it was feeling like it was almost 80 degrees. It was absolutely beautiful. It wasn't too windy, which is surprising because the Sods are known for being really windy. But perfect day, wonderful trails. We both had an incredible time, and I think we were both pooped, weren't we, Lacey?
Yes, ready to take off our backpacks and boots.
Yes, ready to get some rest. So we are next headed to our hotel in Elkins, where we can rest and plan our next adventure.